Welcome everybody to Summer Strong Women Stay Young. This is class number 5, our final class in this program. We've gone from basic resistance training how-to moves to advanced lifting techniques incorporating many modes of resistance training. You've learned so many tools in these last 5 weeks that will set you up for any program at any gym or wherever you want to train. So proud of what we accomplished here, and I am ready to get going. All right, gang, let's warm up. And if somebody comes in late, remember, I'll just approach to let them in and mute, but you guys just keep it right on rolling with whatever it is that we were doing. Okay. Balance foot tripod. Good and strong. Yeah, sorry, Paulette, can you unmute your video, please? Yeah, I'm the only one that can see you. Everybody should be on speaker view. Everybody should be on speaker view or pin my video. Here we go. Inhale, external rotation to internal rotation. Trunk flexion with abdominal bracing. Inhale up to strong mountain pose. I want you to feel stretch through the abdominal wall. 2, lateral trunk flexion. Good, you can push your hip to the opposite side. Inhale up, exhale into strong lat pull down and anterior chest stretch. Moving right along into our hip hinge. Feel the stretch through the hamstrings. Go for that toe touch. Walk it out to plank. Brace and hold your plank. Keep holding. Lift your glutes. Lift your kneecaps. Lift your abs. Good. From here, can we lower into a push-up? Use your knees. Modified cobra. Come back down. Place your hands alongside your chest. Push back up into plank in one solid move if you can. Push into downward dog. Walk your feet forward till you feel that stretch. Come all the way up, and we'll repeat to the same side. Inhale and exhale. Trunk flexion, abdominal bracing, strong lift and strong mountain pose to lateral flexion. Strong back up to mountain pose to our lat pull down. Opening the chest wall, now opening the shoulder, the airway, coming into our forward flexion to our toe touch. Walk it out to plank. Brace and hold. Pull everything up toward your sternum. Lower into your push-up. Into modified cobra. Hip bones stay down. Pulling the spine into traction. Place your hands alongside your chest. Push back up into plank. Push into down dog. Elephant, back to feet. Inhale up, and we repeat now to the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Trunk flexion. Strong abdominal wall. Inhale up to lateral trunk flexion. To lat pull down and anterior shoulder stretch. Great. To hamstring and posterior chain stretch. To plank. Using all of our stabilizers. Great, lower down, there's our strength, controlling that deceleration into modified cobra for traction. Lengthening the front line, push back up into your push-up, back into down dog, walk it all the way up. Inhale up and down. We're going to the same side. Inhale, exhale. Great, trunk flexion. You're really pulling your belly button backwards there as you brace. Up we go to lateral trunk flexion and up. Give me that strong lat pull like you're climbing up a strong rock wall or craggy rock wall. You're the strong one. Trunk flexion, hip hinge, down to toe touch, walking out the plank. Actually, that was a hip hinge, not trunk flexion. We want to avoid trunk flexion with a hip hinge. Here we go, lower down to your push-up. Traction with a modified cobra or sphinx pose. We're pushed back up into our push-up, back into downward dog. Yeah, so a little bit more advanced, but very, very similar, right, to last week's program. Good, let's open up this chest wall. So we're going up and down, all the way out. Lower down to modified cobra. Again, your traction, keeping both hips down. Hamstring curl. Good, lift that thigh and knee up, keeping the hip bone down. That's your hip extension. Great, hip flexion, 90 degrees at the hip and knee. Can you extend your legs straight? It may not be 90 degrees, that's okay. Come back up into trunk extension. Extend your back arm. Reach that front arm out and up and over. Can you keep that nice straight leg or bent leg? Whichever one you feel more. Whichever one speaks to you more. And try to get that hand down to the opposite side. Now, your bench back there or your weights back there may be a good prop if you don't have that kind of flexibility, okay? Don't hurt yourself, right? Pain is a signal to modify and, well, stop first and modify. Great. Coming back to our modified cobra. And down we go. Hamstring curl to hip extension. Hip bone stays down. Both hip bones are down. And then we open up that front hip socket by flexing the knee, right? And that hip, you can extend that leg, extend your back arm, reach up and over, open book. My weights are conveniently right in the way back there, so I'm getting a little assist on this stretch. We're gonna come back over to the center, pull everything back to the center. You guys stay right wherever you are. I'm gonna switch around so I am not back to you. Here we go, other side now, modified cobra. And down we go. Hamstring curl to hip extension. Hip stays down. Good. Open up that hip, guys. Open up that hamstring and inner thigh with that leg extension if you can get it. Go ahead, extend that back arm if that speaks to you. Rotate up and over, again, exploring those flexibility zones. Breathing into the stretch. Try not to hold your breath, by the way. Inhale up, exhale forward and back into modified cobra. Here's where we use our forearms to pull ourselves into a little bit of traction. Nice. Come back down. Hamstring curl to hip extension. Awesome. Hip flexion, knee flexion, extension at the knee if you can do it. Extend that back arm if you can. Go ahead and reach up and over into that open book. Rotating away from the camera now. Or maybe you are toward the camera, depending upon your side you did last time. Great. Bring it up, front and center. Bring that leg back in. And go ahead and push yourself back into child's pose. Just briefly, right? Great. Come up to a kneeling position. Get your legs under you. Stand up with strength and confidence and power. Beautiful. Wonderful job. We are all warmed up. We are ready for our first set. We're going to start with our squat, bicep curl to chest press. So everybody grab your weights. We'll slow it down a little bit. I know with those heavier weights, you can't lift as quickly as you can with lighter weights, right? So if you're lifting over 10 pounds, chances are you're going to have to slow these moves down a little bit. Again, adjust your speed so that it is accommodating you, all right? So so that you're not accommodating your weights. They're accommodating you. All right, here we go. Squat curl, clean to press. And again, if you've got those heavy weights, you're going to take that slower, right? Squat curl, clean to press. Number 2, squat curl. And if you can only do 1 to my 2, that's cool. That's fine. That chances are you're working so much higher into that strength realm. Good. Squat curl. Awesome. You look good. You look good. Yeah, just keep those elbows in tight by your side. Kind of like they're crazy glutes. See that? I slowed it down for you so you could see that. See how tight I keep them in? Squat curl to press to lower. Nice and controlled, right? Squat curl to press. I think this is number 7. I might be off by 1. If you need to stop before 10, that's cool. If you can make it to 12, that's great. Chances are you could do a little heavier weight if you can find them. I can set you up. Good, keep going. This is number 10. Nice and strong. And number 11, building that bone, right? Building that bone right along with that muscle, so important. Number 12, right there. Come on, baby, she said. Come on, baby. It's exactly what I was thinking. All right, grab your ball, guys. We're going to go from our Superman right into our bird dog. So, I'm sorry, bird dog actually. Right into our bridge is what I meant to say. So we'll start face first on the ball. Now, the first part that we did last week, just simply walking out to a plank and walking back, is really another entirely different exercise. It's called the ball plank. All right, so we're going to do that again tonight, and then we'll readjust and go right into our bird dog. All right, that's just a little bonus for you. How's that? So you're going to go ahead, come forward on your ball, walk it all the way out to your plank, as controlled, slow as you need to. Go out to the point where you can. If you can get up on your feet, that's cool. Feel how much stabilization that requires. Go ahead and walk it back. And then just readjust so that you can comfortably get into your bird dog and that your feet won't slip. We always want safety first, right? Good. Nice and strong here. Come into your supported position. Feet are apart, hands are apart, right under the shoulders. We extend one arm and one leg. And again, you do not want to twist. So you want to keep both hip bones down on the ball, just like down on your mat. And we alternate side to side as we breathe into the movement. This is number 3. Nice and long and strong. And number 4. We're working the entire length of the spine as well as the glutes, the posterior shoulder. Number 6. I want you to think about zipping your belly button up away from the ball. Number 8. Number 9. Feel how strong your glutes feel. They should be nice and tightly contracted. There was number 10. All right, we're coming off the ball. You're going to start seated on your mat. Then we're going to place our feet, if you can, on the ball. Now remember, the more of your legs that are on the ball, the easier it's going to be for you to stabilize. So do whatever it is you need to so that you can accomplish a successful bridge on the ball. If you roll off your ball, you're not going to get hurt, so no worry. Just put your feet down and start over. All right, both arms down to start. Here we go. Take a nice deep breath in. I want you to anchor down the shoulder girdle. Remember, there's your shelf you're going to be resting on. Brace and exhale into your extension. So you come up in this beautiful straight line. You can point your toes or flex your feet, whatever's comfortable for you, and then down. That's number 1. Inhale, exhale, and lift and squeeze. Hold, inhale, and down. And number 3 coming up. Brace and lift, and down. And keep going. Number 4. Beautiful. Make sure you don't arch your back. Those of you I can see, you're looking good. Number 5. There it is. Do you feel, look, I don't even see a ball rolling. Well, maybe a little bit, but not much. Good. Number 6. Can you lift half an arm up? Awesome. Awesome. That's it. Good. Can you lift your whole arm up? Woohoo! And then down. Good. We'll try it again. Number 7. Half an arm. Brace your shoulder blades. Try to lift the arms and just stay on that shoulder blade shelf, and down you go. Number 8. Number 9. Nice and strong. Just keep trying. When we lift our arms, we indeed take away our baffles. So then our trunk has to accomplish that. Number 10. Number 11. Nice and strong and flowy. When you make it look easy, you know you're getting stronger. And down you go. All right, everybody. Deadlift. Deadlift to row, right? So we combined those 2 exercises into one. Grab your weights. Safe lifting mechanics, right? Now, if it's too much of a stretch for you, you can start with your weights on your bench for your deadlift, all right? So for me, my hamstrings are pretty flexible, so I'm going to go ahead and start from the floor, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and set my weights down carefully, giving me that initial stretch. All right, now there they are. They're in place, and I'm ready to deadlift, all right? So set your base of support. Hip hinge. Batten down that shoulder girdle. And deadlift to start. Good. Now come forward and row. And deadlift. And again, there's number 1. Number 2. And number 3. I try to pull each bell right up underneath my armpit. Number 4. So either side of my breasts is where I'm going. Number 5. Elbows directly out to the side. Good. Number 6. Your arms should look like wings, almost like a trussed turkey. Number 7. If you look like a trussed turkey, I know you're doing it right. Number 8. Number 9. And number 10. You gotta love it. Number 11. And number 12. All right. Final exercise of this first set is plank to push-up. Let's do this. We're holding our plank for a challenging 10 seconds in the low plank position. Let's get set up. When I start my watch, we're going right into a count. All right, here we go. Planking, 10 seconds. 7, 8, 9, up you go. We're gonna alternate the arms that we come up and go down on. You do your push-up, you go back down. And again, number 2. Now we're only doing 6 of these, which gives us 60-second, 9 and 10. Come up, 60-second volume of planking. And down we go, plus 6 push-ups. Challenge yourself to do the push-up the hardest way you can and get 6 done. Building on that strength. Come up, push up, and down. That was number 3. We are halfway there. Resetting my watch each time so we get that beautiful 10-second count. Good. Pull up your abs. Pull up your glutes. Pull up your kneecaps. 10. Come up. Push up. And down you go. Brace and hold. This is the elbow rug burn exercise, I think. 9 and 10. Come up. Push up. And down. Nice and strong. Last one. It's working. It's working. 7, 8, 9. Come up. Push up. Oh, yeah. There it is. And up you go. Take whatever stretch you need. Get a drink of water if you need to. We're going to start back with our squat curl to press. Give you a few seconds. It's not uncommon, and it is very beneficial, even during circuit training, to take the time, say 15, 20, or even 30 seconds between your sets. All right, so if you're doing, for example, sets of push-ups back to back, you'd probably want 30 seconds to a minute rest between your sets so that you could accomplish each set with strength and control and precision, right? 3, by the way, of the Pilates principles. All right, here we go. Set your foundation. Stick the mat. Here we go. Squat and curl. Clean to press. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Inhale, hold, and exhale. Number 5. And if you can't get that breathing and you're doing it opposite, that's okay. Awesome. You look good. Good, we got 2 more. Oh, sorry, 4 more. That's 9. And 10. My shoulders are feeling it because this is on the heels of the push-ups. So the medial and anterior deltoids are already pre-fatigued, making this second set of shoulder presses that much more challenging. Isn't that wonderful? All right, grab your ball. We'll go right into the Superman. But remember, that ball walkout to plank is a bonus exercise for you. That's your freebie. Good. Adjust yourself. Hands right under the shoulders. Look right at the edge of your mat. Here we go. Fly like Superman. Adjusting or going from side to side. Trying not to roll or rock or twist. We want to think long, strong lines across that backside. Sometimes it's fun to try and see if you can keep a limb lifted or both limbs lifted just for a fraction of a second as you transition. Almost like you're trying to balance on the ball without the use of your limbs. You'll find it's quite challenging, but it really is fun to kind of play with these exercises and just really challenge yourself. See what you can do. Every once in a while, you know, it's like hitting the golf ball in the sweet spot and you'll get that nice ping. We must be closing in on 10. So we'll call this number 10 right here. I was having so much fun. And that's another thing. When you're having a great time, your workout goes by in a flash. Enjoy it. Make the most of it. Have fun with it. Own it. It's all good. All right, guys. How about them bridges? How about them bridges? The bridges of Coos County right here. All right. Set it up strong. Shoulder blades and shoulders down. Remember, that's your shelf. That's going to be your balance support. Inhale, brace, exhale. Up we go. Let's do half arm. Let's do whole arm. Oh, yeah. If you can't do that, it's okay. Just do half an arm. That's fine. Again, everything we've done prior would be a regression. Good. And again. Nice big inhale, right? We'll use that inhalation. Fill the thoracic cavity full of air. That'll help brace and support the spine. Going for that balanced sweet spot. Over the course of 5 weeks, you should really see a difference. If you've been doing these regularly, where you probably first started out and just by doing a bridge, your feet were rolling off the ball. And now here you are, challenging it with no arms, barely getting any movement out of that ball at all. Super good feeling to be that stable, to know that your core is stabilizing, your core muscles, I should say, are stabilizing your spine, your bones, your skeleton, helping to keep you strong and upright. Good, we'll call that number 11. Because I have no idea. Being perfectly honest, I'm going to call this one number 12. And if not, we're very close to it. And up we go, guys. Get your ball right out of the way. Going after that hip hinge with the row. Next, closing in already on the end of this set. You guys are getting all the basic movements with the exception of the lunge. But you're getting the push, the pull, the squat, the carry, the anti-rotation. What else? Yeah. Good. Oh, the hinge. The hinge as well. There you go. 6 out of 7 primal moves. All right. Again, stick the floor. Place your weights. Good. Set yourself up. Go for the stretch, right? The hamstrings. Here we go. Hip hinge, stable the shoulder girdle, and lift. Right, we keep the weights right on us. And then they come out. They're going to float out for that row. They're going to come back into that shin. You're going to drag them up your leg. Number 1. And number 2, strong and centered. You do not have to bend backwards when you come up. You do not have to squeeze the crap out of your glutes or grip them. Right here is that extension of the hip when you come up, and that's what the glutes do. Hip hinge, row, and lift. Good. Keep going. Good. Let me see how good you can do this. Let me see ya. Nice. Yeah, keep your wrists nice and strong. And up you go. That's it. I love it. Oh, I see pride. Yeah. I see strength. I see pride. I see this confidence. I love it. Oh my gosh. That just gives me cold chills. Row and lift. I think I missed a couple, so I'm going to get them in. If you guys have gotten to 12 and you're done, then you're done. There it is. There it is. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to cast these weights aside safely for the moment. And we're going to go into the final portion of the program, which is that add-on mobility segment to flexibility segment, starting with our triangle pose. So please have a seat on the mat. We're going to get right into it. Working on the mobility now, right? Now, Please don't let me though make you think that your weight training is not also mobility training, because it is. It is. You can feel it, right? When you're getting that stretch through the hamstrings. It's flexibility training, mobility training, and strength training all in one. All right, here we go. Triangle pose. Awesome. Lateral flexion. Swing that leg around. Come into mermaid pose. Good. Pull the waistband up and go for that arc. Good. Bring that leg forward, getting into that hamstring stretch. Remember, you can sit here. Awesome. From here, come back into your quad stretch. So I have to get my knee back on my mat. Go into your star and back down. Triangle, lateral flexion one way. Mermaid, lateral flexion the other way. Make sure your knee's on your mat. I made the mistake of my knee going off my mat the first time. So it wasn't cushioned when I went into this quad stretch. That was not very comfortable, but I quickly adjusted it so that I would be comfortable. Awesome, good. Yeah, this is great for the outer hip. And down. Great, we're gonna switch to the other side. Adjust yourself as necessary. Again, make sure to give that knee some foreroom. Lateral flexion. To extended leg. Up you get a mermaid. Pull the waistband up. Arc. Oh, I love that stretch. Come into that hamstring stretch. Awesome. Get your balance into that quad stretch. Lengthening the thigh bone. And extend your leg and arm right out for star. Hold it. Feel the glute. Isn't that wonderful? Good. And come back down into triangle. Lateral flexion. Feels good. And up you go. Lengthen through the side. Beautiful. Hamstring. Great. Get your balance. Go for that quad stretch. And then go for the star, if you can do it. I'm balanced on my entire shin right here, so my knee's not taking the brunt of this. And come down. Come into a kneeling position. Come on up. Great. Now we're going to go into proposal position. So kick that leg forward. Rock the pelvis under by contracting the abs and the glutes back there. Good. Now if you can get your balance, place your hands behind your head and open up your elbows for that chest butterfly stretch. So we're stretching the entire front line of the hip, the abdominal wall, and the chest. Great. Now, lift that same arm straight up, other arm goes straight down and over to the side. Feel how, with that posterior pelvic tilt, you're really getting deep into that hip. Such a beautiful stretch. And come up and down, and we'll switch to the other side. So great. If you've been sitting all day, guys, you need these. These mobility things are so great for opening the hips. Good. So again, abdominal wall, strong gluteal connection. Sometimes we have to consciously make that connection. Butterfly stretch. Abdominal wall is nice and long here. Pull the elbows back using the muscles between your shoulder blades. Extend the same arm up, the opposite arm down, and then go into that lateral trunk flexion, enhancing that hip. Try not to lean forward here. Go directly to the side, and you will feel that hip open up. Beautiful. And come down. We're going all the way down, guys, all the way down. Good. So you're all the way down on your belly, prone position, heel to the glute, stretching out that quad. Good. Now, keep both hip bones down. Lengthen that thigh bone. Can you just barely lift that knee? If you can, it's okay. Think about it. Just think about it. I'm trying to lift the knee. I'm trying to lift the knee. I'm trying to lift the knee. Great. That's going to give you a wonderful stretch through the hip flexors. We're going to stretch through the other side. Same thing. Lengthening through the glute. Both hip bones are down. Very important. Holding that stretch. Lengthening through the thigh. Super important. Awesome. Down you go. We're going to come up and around. Coming into our supine stretches. We're going to begin first with a hamstring stretch. So now stretching just the opposite of those quads, the front of the thighs. You may feel this in the back of your thigh. You may feel it behind your knee. You may even feel it in your calf. Play with the foot position. It can be flexed or it can be pointed. Or you can even do some ankle dorsiflexion and plantar flexion. Just try to keep that knee straight. Awesome. Cross the ankle to the knee. Hug that stretch in. Beautiful. Open that glute up good. Lean a little bit to the side of that upper leg. Just about 10 degrees is all you need. You're going to stretch those cross fibers. As the muscles relax, go ahead and see if you can hug it in a little stronger. Great. Bring it back to the center and lower the whole thing down. Let's switch to the other leg. Hamstring stretch. Again, foot position is that is most comfortable for you, that feels most natural for you. We just want you to relax at this point. Breathe nice and deep so you can allow those muscles to stretch. Ankle across the knee and hug the whole thing in. Strong and long through those glutes. As the muscles relax and give way, add slight rotation to progress the stretch. Holding that beautiful stretch. Nice and strong, nice and long. We're going to finish with a knee hug stretch. If you can, bring your hands underneath your knees. I like to hug them right tight into my chest. Just make sure there's no stress point in your neck. Just look down toward your ankles or your shoelaces or your knees if you need that much of a chin tuck. Whatever's most comfortable for you to make sure that your neck is not overarched and thereby stressing those delicate cervical vertebrae. Will I ever see you? Will I ever see you again? Great job, everyone. That is a wrap for the Summer Strong Women Stay Young program. I want to thank you for your trust, your faith in the program, for showing up, for putting in the work, for your consistent work. You should see and feel the difference in your strength, your mobility, and your flexibility at this point. If you've been doing it twice a week, you may even see a difference on the scale. And if not on the scale, you may see a difference in how your clothes fit. If not, give it another couple more weeks, and those physiological changes will occur. We have to put in our time. We have to put in our time. It's the regular time and attention that get that job done. That's how we build our muscle, reduce our body fat, and get all the wonderful benefits that it is, whether they're health or whether they're fitness benefits. We have to be consistent in our practice in order to achieve that. I want to thank you so much. It really means a lot to me, your trust. I'm honored. Coach Fran, thank you.
Thank you, Fran.
My pleasure.